You know their faces from your favorite shows and blockbuster movies, but what if we told you these stars have secret skills and unexpected hobbies that might just blow your mind? We're talking about celebs who rebuild cars, pose behind the camera, and even throw knives for fun. These actors aren't just talented on screen, they're mastering creative passions most fans never see. Stick around to uncover the unexpected talents hiding behind the red carpet glamour. David Corenswet started his own a cappella group. During a 2020 interview with MTV, David Corenswet shared that he started a cappella group with his 3 best friends during high school. He said, "We were briefly called 3-Card Monty, and then we added a 4th member, and so that ruined the whole thing." It was a fun, creative outlet during his school years, and just another sign of how early Corenswet began embracing performance arts, even outside of traditional acting. He also participated in school plays and later studied drama at Juilliard, showing a deep-rooted commitment to the performing arts. Diego Luna has a passion for analog photography. In an episode of the ongoing GQ series, 10 Essentials, Diego Luna revealed that he has a passion for photography. He explained that his grandfather was a photographer, and after his passing, Luna and his father used his equipment to set up a dark room at their house and learn to take and develop photos. He is fond of analog photography because of the intention and care one has to take. He expressed that he is passionate about the whole process. That doesn't happen automatically. That requires you to think about the best way to photograph a moment, an object, a person. Luna has also used photography as a way to stay grounded during intense filming schedules and often travels with his vintage cameras. Hayley Atwell is highly skilled at ventriloquism. Many of us have hidden talents, and Hayley Atwell has proven she's very good at ventriloquism. Appearing on CBC's Studio Q, she proudly demonstrated her surprising skill, minus a doll or puppet. In the hilarious clip, Hayley introduced herself and the radio show without moving her lips.
My name is Hayley Atwell, and you're watching Nicole on second sides, and I can't get out.
She also showed off her skills on an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Fans were amazed by her ability to hold a conversation and recite lines without noticeable lip movement, a skill she originally picked up as a party trick. Sydney Sweeney has a love for cars. Cars have always fascinated Sydney Sweeney since childhood. She comes from a family of mechanics, which further deepened her admiration. She's even learning how to fix cars herself. She said, "I recently just bought a Ford Bronco that I'm working on fixing up myself. It's been a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I guess I was in over my head." She has also documented the car restoration process on her TikTok account, where she shares time-lapse videos of her progress. Nicole Kidman taught herself various skills for roles. Kidman has taken on many movie roles throughout her career. She definitely doesn't shy away from a challenge, and what makes her such a great actress is her serious dedication to each and every role and ability to mold herself into a character. She has taught herself various skills like how to twirl, throw knives, and even took a taxidermy class to prep for her role in Paddington. For the film Queen of the Desert, she learned how to ride camels. She learned how to sing for Moulin Rouge, Happy Feet, and Nine. The most impressive is teaching herself how to write with her right hand, despite being left-handed. This particular feat was for her role as the famed right-handed author Virginia Woolf in The Hours. She also learned to speak with various accents for roles, including Russian for The Interpreter and a Southern drawl for Big Little Lies. Millie Alcock took up photography during lockdown. While acting is currently #1 passion, Millie Alcock has also developed a flair for photography. She picked up the hobby during lockdown and has posted a selection of her stylish shots on her Instagram account. As the actress explained to Flaunt, she enjoys taking pictures of surprising moments of beauty she sees around her, such as a group of children playing in the street in Paris. "I think as humans, we are inherently drawn to beauty. Beauty is completely subjective. Some people might see the photo of the kids in Paris and say, 'Oh, the composition is wrong. It's a bit slanted.' I think the beauty is in the mistakes because it's alive." For Alcock, photography is simply another means of self-expression. Rather than trying to take photos that are aesthetically pleasing, she focuses on capturing her subject honestly. The ability to control an image and evoke a certain feeling is what drew it to me, and not always searching for the aesthetic, but a movement and a motive of the person in front of the lens that gets you interested. She has even considered creating a photo book or gallery exhibit in the future, though nothing official has been announced yet. Christian Bale has a background in dance. Christian Bale is known for his versatility as an actor, as well as his extreme method acting for more than a few of his famous films. However, according to Dance Informa Australia, Bale took ballet classes when he was a young child. There are even rumors circulating around that the actor was even extended an invitation to study at the Royal Ballet School, but instead, Bale turned towards acting. He credits his dance training with helping him develop physical control and discipline, skills that would later inform his intense transformations for roles like The Machinist and Batman Begins. Ella Purnell is a trained ballet dancer. Ella Purnell was born on September 17, 1996, in London, England. She started dancing at a young age and pursued ballet seriously before transitioning into acting. Her dance background has likely contributed to her grace and physicality in her performances on screen. She studied at the Sylvia Young Theatre School, where she also received training in acting and singing, making her a triple threat performer from a young age. Yvonne Strahovski studied dancing as a child. Yvonne Strahovski always had a love for the arts, especially acting and dancing. She studied dance from the age of 5 until she was 18, and though she chose to focus on acting, her dance skills helped her in her career. She explained that her memory for choreography made it easy for her to perform fight scenes in Chuck, which became one of her favorite parts of the job. She has also shown off her dance skills in her career, including Stateless, where her character had dancing scenes. Strahovski has mentioned that dancing helped her manage anxiety growing up and continues to be a grounding activity for her. McKenna Grace is a talented musician. McKenna Grace has been quietly releasing pop-punk anthems since 2021. Her first single, Haunted House, was featured in the Ghostbusters Afterlife soundtrack. When asked, she explained that the song was written during a rough period of her life in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. She has since released 3 more non-album singles and an EP titled Bittersweet 16, all focusing on mental health, loss, and heartbreak. Her passion for music has always been a part of her life. She told Dork, "I can't even remember a time now when I wasn't going to the studio all the time and writing music. I don't think there was a firm decision like, oh, I'm a musician now, because music has always been a part of my life. I've played the ukulele for 5 years now. It's something I've always enjoyed. I play the piano, and I've just started learning guitar. I've always been a musical person. I love singing and creating." She also writes most of her own lyrics and has said songwriting is one of her favorite ways to process emotions she doesn't know how to talk about. Who knew the red carpet was full of ventriloquists, dancers, mechanics, and musicians? These stars prove there's so much more to them than what we see on screen, and their passions only make them more fascinating. If you enjoyed discovering these surprising celebrity talents, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more behind-the-scenes stories. And let us know in the comments, which hidden talent shocked you the most?